What's up, Rare Moment fam? Welcome back to the show. I am AG. This is Cole. We are the Rare Moment. Today, we are back with some NFL all-day content. Going to be doing some speculation here. Going to be doing some challenge speculation. We had a comment last week on one of our videos asking us if we thought of any other challenge ideas that could be probable. So today we're going to go over that with you guys. And mainly we're going to be focusing on potential challenges before the season starts. As we get closer to the season, we'll do a challenge video on what we think potentially challenges will be during the season. So before we get into it, smash that like button right now. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Follow us on Twitter at The Rare Moment. Spotify when you're on the go. Comment section down below. We don't know everything. Let us know down there what we've left out. Let us know your thoughts, your ideas. You guys speculating something. Let us know. We'll have a discussion about it. As always, this is not financial advice. Don't just go out and buy any of these moments.
Yeah, please don't.
We're not trying to bleed you dry here. We're just having some fun speculating what could be. So with all that being said, Cole, let's get into it here, bud. I mean, a lot of stuff that they could do here. And I'll let you give your 5 thoughts. I'll give my 5 thoughts. So what do you got for us here today?
First challenge idea I think we could see during this offseason is some sort of team moment challenge where you need a few moments from, just the team moments, either defensively or offensively. I think those are pretty self-explanatory. And then another one that kind of coincides with that is a special teams challenge. So whether it's kickers, punters, guys who led last season in kick return, punt return yards, and or touchdowns.
Could even see a block like right here. A block kick potentially.
Block kicks. Yeah. Some sort of examples like you're seeing on the screen like this, I think is viable for a special teams or a team moments challenge. So those would be my first 2 that I have on my list.
And if we don't see those here before the season, you best believe that we're going to see these during the season.
Yeah, I would assume so. I mean, there's just so many different routes they can take.
Oh yeah,
that we're bound to. Yeah, we're bound to see all sorts of different challenges. Would be my guess. So third up, and probably the one I think is most likely, and maybe it isn't because this is probably the most predictable now because we just had a trade tracker challenge. My idea is a signed players challenge. So guys who signed with different teams this offseason. So as far as the offense goes, you're looking for guys like Jarvis Landry, Andy Dalton, Christian Kirk, James Washington, who only has one moment, and it's a rare. Demir Bird, Cedric Wilson Jr., and there's obviously a lot more guys. We're just going to, bullet list a few of these guys here. And then as far as the defensive side goes, guys like Von Miller, Melvin Ingram, DJ Reed, who also has one moment, and it's a rare moment, Tyrann Mathieu, Randy Gregory, J.C. Jackson, and Akeem Hicks. And then I believe, we have some examples on the screen here. There's DJ Reed. Like I said, he only has one moment. It's a rare moment. What is that going for? $41 at the time of this recording. So I think that's the most likely this offseason. Again, because of its predictability, maybe it's not going to happen. Moving on to number 4. Is it just a simple triple badge rookie challenge? Just, 3 to 5, maybe 10 moments that are triple badge rookies. That one's pretty simple. And then another one that's fairly simple, a little bit more complex, I guess. My 5th one would be taking stat leaders, the top 3 to 5 leaders in rushing, passing, and receiving yards, whichever category you want to choose from last season, and doing a challenge based off that. I don't have the stat leaders in those categories in front of me from last season, but I think we could definitely see something like that maybe this offseason.
Yep. I think those are all viable options. I mean, I like the sign players. I think that, like you said, is that too predictable now? With there being trades?
It could be too predictable at this point.
You figure, any other challenges, maybe they dip back into last season, which I think kind of we're going to continue going forward here. Like one of them could be the top 5, 3 to 5 rookies in rushing or receiving, kind of similar to the triple badge. but just an emphasis on rookies from last season, which would be guys like Jamar Chase, Kyle Pitts, Jalen Waddle, Devonta Smith, and Amon-Ra St. Brown. That was for receiving. And then for rushing, you would have Najee Harris, Elijah Mitchell, Javonte Williams, Michael Carter, and Chuba Hubbard. Another
And
one we have.
also,
Yeah, go ahead.
they could just be in challenges for next season as well. I
Right.
mean, any of these
Yeah,
guys could, obviously.
absolutely. Yeah, absolutely. You figure they do something rookie related coming into this next season,
I
right?
would think
Like
so.
I
Yeah,
would think we see before the season starts, we see some sort of rookie challenge.
absolutely.
The next one we got written down is top 3 for QB rushing category. Maybe they go back and they look at it. They go, hey, we're going to do a challenge of the quarterbacks who had the most rushing yards last season. Who
Yeah.
knows?
And I like this one. And maybe the potential reward, assuming it's not just a pack and it's just like one reward moment, maybe the reward is a Justin Fields or,
Right.
maybe Marcus Mariota is in a
Right.
pack in one of the rewind packs or
Right.
Lamar Jackson is the reward. I mean,
Right.
they all correlate, all running quarterbacks. So it
Right.
would make sense.
And that's kind of one of the questions that we've thrown around is we went over in our last video of all day guys who didn't have moments on the site. Do we see one of these guys get their first moment as a reward? Who knows? Possibly. So
Yeah. I
we've
mean, we
seen
just
we've
saw
seen
the
it we've
Robert
seen it in top
Woods.
we've seen it in Top Shot.
Yeah, we just saw the Robert Woods, Marquise Brown, either one of those guys you were going to pull in the rewind pack for the trade tracker challenge. And those were their debut moments. So, a little bit of a different story since those were in packs, obviously, not just singular reward moments, but the
Yeah.
point still stands.
And then the two last challenges that maybe we could see is once again, maybe something like top 3 to 5 running backs who led in receptions last year. So guys like Najee Harris, Austin Eckler, Leonard Fournette, DeAndre Swift, and Josh Jacobs. Those are the 5 guys who led it last year. And then Cole put this one down, which I like, and it's called Show Me the Money Challenge. It's players who signed or re-signed with 5-year contracts in particular. So those guys were Randy Gregory, Von Miller, Devontae Adams, J.C. Jackson, Michael Gallup, and Devondre Campbell.
And there was a lot more too I could have added.
Those are just some of the players. But that would be interesting as we're getting into OTAs, training camp, having one of those challenges of a specific, 5-year contract related challenge would be interesting to see that.
Yeah,
And
I think that one's kind of fun.
And honestly, one last thing to note here before we kind of get out of here is there are going to be challenges that require burning moments. So you got to figure by the time the season starts, in one of these next few challenges, we start seeing that mechanism start roll out, and there's going to be some required burning for some of these challenges, which I love. It seems to be Dapper's thing that they're doing right now, and I wish they didn't wait too long, but it's never too late. So let's start burning these NFL all day moments, and let's start getting the scarcity up immediately before the season starts. That would be a good thing to see here. So
yeah, we could potentially see that as soon as the next challenge. Who knows?
Right.
And who knows how often? I don't believe we know how often these challenges are going to roll out this offseason. We were kind of speculating earlier off air. Maybe we just see 1 or 2 a month.
Right.
We're coming up. I mean, beginning to mid-September is when the regular season starts. So we got a little bit over 2 months until that time. And it's going to creep up pretty quickly here.
I can see them ramping up as well, as in maybe in July we only see 1 or 2. Maybe we see 1 a week in August, ramping up to the season. I would think that they want to keep pushing their product a little bit more as the season inches closer.
Right.
That's just my initial thought as far as a marketing standpoint goes, I guess.
Yeah. So I think that's a great point, actually. I didn't think of that.
But let us know what you think in that comment section. What ideas do you guys have? What possible challenges could NFL All Day roll out here? And, what kind of speculation do we have to maybe jump on some of these moments a little early and get ahead of the curve here and try to get the edge to make some money on this site? So
let us know if we're idiots too. If you hate all of our ideas, if you think none of these ideas are going to happen, feel free to let us know. I'm sure you were going to anyways.
We love you guys. You guys are the best family out there. We love having discussions with you guys. You guys are so smart and intelligent. A lot of you ahead of us most of the time. And we just love hearing your guys' thoughts and opinions. So Let's do it down there in the comment section. I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your week out there. Keep your eye out for more content coming up. As always, good luck collecting out there, everybody. See you in the next one.